So now we see about the alkanoic acids. Till now we saw about the alcohols. Now we study about the alkanoic acids. You have read about acids in the chapter on acids, bases and salts. Carbonic acids are scattered all around us in nature. For example, when the carbonic acids means OH group is added to the C. C is carbonic acid. For example, acetic acid, citric acid is present in the lemon and oranges, and lactic acid is present in the milk and the curd. Okay, all these acids have the functional group. So all these acids have the functional group of the COOH. Okay, the functional group COOH adding to the parent group, it is called as a carboxylic acid, which is known as the carboxylic acid. Let us see electron dot structure for the COOH. Okay, so underline what is carboxylic acid. So COOH, the carbon atomic number is how much? The carbon atomic number is the 6. Okay, so what is the valence electrons? 4. But how much it should be there? 8 should be there, but only 4 are there. Understand? So here, that is why always, now here you see carbon. Here carbon has the 4, but it need 4 more electrons. So this carbon is attached to the oxygen with the double bond. That means one bond, one single line shares the 1 electron. And that 2 lines means 2 electrons it is sharing. Okay, so this carbon, this oxygen will share with the carbon 2 electrons. So that is why we see here double bond. Understand? So you listen here, this carbon valence electrons are 4. It need 4 more electrons to fill the octet to get the 8 electrons. So this carbon will have the connection with the oxygen with the 2 double bonds. 2 double bonds means 2 electrons are coming from here. From this carbon, 1 electron it is showing. This oxygen is sharing 1 electron. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 plus 4, 8. So 8 we get. Understand? That is why here we see the double bond. COOH is the functional group. It is attached to the any other group, parent group of hydrocarbon. So it is called as a carboxylic acids. Okay. Now here you see oxygen. Oxygen atomic number is what? 8. So how many are there? Valence electron 2 are there. 2, 6 It need 2 more. So this carbon will share 1, hydrogen will share 1. So here carbon is sharing 2. Okay, oxygen also sharing 2. Covalent bonds. Covalent bonds means what? Where they share the electrons to fill the octet. You studied in class 9th. Okay. So when the carboxylic groups is joined with the hydrogen group, then we get the HCOOH. For example, CH3 is what? CH3 is the methane. Understand? So this methane, in this, hydrogen is replaced by COOH. Understand? Then we get as though H, then COOH. Understand? So this is the carboxylic acid. So H group. Then when the carboxylic group is joined with the H group, then we get HCOOH, which is known as the formic acid. The formic acid is present in the ants. Okay. So in the ants, which acid hai? HC. What is the formula for the formic acid? HCOOH. So if instead of H we place R, alkyl group, then we get RCOOH. So for example, CH3 So this is CH3 alkyl group. Okay. So R, alkyl group, is replaced by what? Replaced by the COOH. Understand? One alkyl group is replaced by the COOH. That is why we write CH3 as a HCOOH. Okay. So it is the carboxylic acid. In the alcohols, how it is? One hydrogen is replaced by OH. So C2H5, one hydrogen is replaced by OH. It is the ethanol. But in the case of a carboxylic acid, it is replaced by alcohol group, full group. Okay. CH2. So H, COOH, carboxylic acid. According to the IUPAC nomenclature, these are called alkanoic acids. So alkane is replaced by, now you see methane, here E is replaced by oic acid, so methanoic acid. So we get methane means what? CH3. When it is becoming COOH is adding means we get as a HCOOH. Okay, so formic acid formula is also what? HCOOH. Another name for the formic acid means what now here? Methanoic acid. Okay, so here when we adding the functional group of the COOH, carboxylic acid, so it replaces the alkyl group, CH3 group it replaces. Okay, so one H only remain, so HCOOH. In another case what? Ethane. Now E is replaced by what? Ethanoic acid, so we write the ethane and OIC. Okay, ethanoic acid. So ethane means what? CH3 CH2. Understand? So here one CH2 is replaced by the COOH, so CH3 COOH, so 2 carbons, so ethanoic acid, 1 carbon methanoic acid. Now we see about the propane, so we write this one as what? Propanoic acid, propano. Okay, OIC, propanoic acid. So propane means what? 3 carbons, CH3 CH2 CH3. Okay, now this is replaced by COOH, so we write as a CH3 right here, CH2 and COOH, 3 carbons in a propanoic acid. Okay, so butane here. Understand? Butane. So here butanoic acid, butane means 4 carbons, so we write 4 carbons means what? How it will come? CH3 CH2 CH2 and CH3. Now this is replaced by COOH, so butanoic acid means CH3 CH2 CH2 COOH. Okay, butanoic acid. Please write these names here. Understand? Here propanoic acid. So here also when we give, now you see double bond, we give name 1 2 3 4. And one more thing you remember, you have read about isomers in alcohol. It is impossible for alkanoic acids to have structural isomers. Will their names be different? Let us understand through some examples. Always COOH, carboxylic acid group is always added to the end only, but OH alcohol group can be added anywhere. Understand? See how many carbons are there? 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons are there. Hydrogens 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 hydrogens, and oxygen 2 oxygens are there. Okay, and here also you see how many hydrogen carbon? 1 2 3 4 4, and hydrogens 3 4 5 6 7 8 hydrogens, and carbons O2. Okay, now you see molecular formula is same. Okay, but the structure is different. Yes, structure is different. Chain isomers means how many carbons are there? Here also that many carbons will be there, but COOH group will be changing. But here COOH group will not change, always will be at the end only. That is why here chain isomers are not possible, only the structural isomers are possible. Okay, just we did for alcohols. In alkaloic acids also we must choose the longest continuous carbon chain having the COOH functional group, so longest chain of 4 carbons. Okay, while numbering the carbon chain, the carbon atom which COOH group is attached is always given the number 1. So here always where the COOH added to the chain, carbon chain, always give the 1 number, right? 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3. Okay, so in this way the alkanoic acid shown by structure A will be called butanoic acid. Here 3 na 4 carbons, so butanoic acid. But B, this B will show CH3 means methyl group. Okay, so you write here methyl. CH3 means what? Methyl. Methyl group is added to where? Second carbon. So 2 methyl. How many carbons are there? 3 carbons are there in the straight chain. 3 carbons means what? It is the propane. So we write here 2 methyl propanoic acid. Okay, COOH is there. Understand? So always COOH group is added to the first carbon only, but OH group there, it should be added to the lower number of the carbon in the carbon chain. Understand? So we look at structure A and B. Find the both have the molecular formula C4H8O2. Yes, this formula. And but they are structurally different. Therefore, A and B are isomers of. Isomers means same molecular formula but different structures are called the isomers. So look carefully two structures and tell whether A, B are the chain isomers, structural isomers. Chain isomers means here 4 carbons, here also 4 only will be there, but COH group will be separated. It can be added to the second or third, but in the case of the COOH group, it is only attached to the only first one only. So here molecular formula is same for both. It is the C4H8O2 only, but their structure is different. Okay, structure is different. So it is called as a not chain isomers, it is the structural isomers. Okay, so like that he have given the 6H12O2. So for this you can make anything. 6 carbons like this you add, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and functional group can be here, and OH, then H you can add it. Always end carbon will have the 2 H's. Okay, and what is another name for the formic acid? Another HCOOH. Na? Formic acid formula is what? HCOOH. Another name is what? Methanoic acid.